What's going on, guys? I've been meaning to make a video for the last 18 hours, almost 24 hours now. We got snow. The prediction was kind of correct. It didn't hit the 16th. Instead, it hit on Thanksgiving morning, nonetheless. So we were out plowing all day yesterday into last night. I came home, took a little bit of a break, went back out this morning, cleaned everything up. As you guys can see, very, very last minute, but the salter's in the truck, the plow is on the truck. But overall, as you guys can see, the whole salter is put together. Very close park job, if you can't tell. Overall, everything went pretty well, got used to the route. There were some minor things that none of us thought of. I talked to 3 other lawn care landscaping / plowing companies around here, and nothing was staked, nothing was ready. Like, it was just an absolute nightmare with snow hitting yesterday. No one was ready. Equipment wasn't on sites, trucks weren't set up, people weren't ready. It was a holiday, Thanksgiving nonetheless, so a family day. So everybody was at home trying to have time with their family, and you know, we all had to come in and go plow. But overall, it hit during the day yesterday. We got out during the day, opened everything up. Not that anything was open, but opened everything up, and then went through last night and this morning, cleaned everything up for all of, you know, the shoppers and the people who need to leave today. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video because there's a video that's going to get released if it hasn't already. The video that was just released not that long ago was like, oh, we're gonna get snow on November 16th. I don't believe it, but you guys will be the first to know. Well, I meant to get you guys plow footage, and that didn't happen. And so I just wanted to come on, make a quick little video and be like, yep, we did in fact get snow, and no, I did not get any footage, and yes, this did happen, because none of us saw that it was going to. We cleared a solid 4 to 6 up to about 8 inches, depending on where you're at, of the worst snow ever. It is just straight hard, wet, heart attack, concrete snow. It was an absolutely disgusting storm. And none of the ground is frozen, so everything that should have been frozen, so we didn't rip up lawns and everything else, wasn't. And that's just kind of how that went. So it was definitely an interesting storm. Definitely a very interesting first storm. But overall, not terrible. So I just wanted to get on here, let you guys know that it did happen. The truck did really, really well. I wish it was a diesel because this thing doesn't have much power. But besides that, yeah. So we got a storm and it went relatively well. I know some guys, like, I'm sure you guys will see a video of it from Mag's Lawn and Landscape. Yesterday was an absolute cluster for him. But it didn't go half bad for us. As you guys can see, the truck is not as dirty as it was earlier because we got some rain today. But the truck is absolutely filthy. Salter didn't even get used. I rushed to put the salter in the truck because I was like, oh, we're gonna have to salt. It's gonna be warm. We're gonna have to salt, blah, 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 blah. We don't even have salt to put down. So the salt shed's completely empty. We don't have salt. Everything got plowed. Everything was soaking wet. We scraped down to pavement because of how wet it is. But the problem is that we scraped to pavement and then there was water underneath. So definitely an interesting storm. Truck handled it pretty well. The snow was so wet and heavy though that this truck was definitely struggling a little bit, especially at the one place that I do. It's an Aldi. I piled all the snow up and then I went to push it and this truck was not having it. 4-wheel drive, foot to the floor, 4 miles an hour, and we were barely moving. But yeah, so anyway, that's kind of the video for tonight. I don't really have much else to talk about. I'll get back on in probably a couple of days, maybe tomorrow, make another video just to kind of explain everything. But just wanted to give you guys a quick little update. The Fisher plow did really, really well. We didn't use a salter, obviously, but the plow did really, really good. I really wish I bought a V-blade or like an XLS type of plow, just because this thing has no carrying capacity when it comes to snow, but specifically wet snow. The tires on this truck actually did really, really well. I plowed most of last night and this morning in 2-wheel drive. I plowed all this morning in 2-wheel drive and most of last night in 2-wheel drive, and the truck wasn't that squirmy or, you know, all over the place by any stretch. The Salter definitely does help with weight. That I will say is, I don't know how much these things weigh empty. Definitely helped a good amount, and it's so all over the back of the truck that it really kept the back end solid. Truck also rides a lot smoother. We don't get anything for gas mileage when we're doing this, I learned, but besides for that, it was a relatively good storm. So hopefully we'll have a little bit of a break until the next one, but until then, it is November 29th right now. So storm hit November 28th or whatever day Thanksgiving is. I think it's 28th or the 29th. And first storm for upstate New York. So welcome to upstate New York, and that's for sure. So anyway, peace. See you guys in the next one.